Hello everybody and welcome to SnackTube. Today is a wee item that I picked up in the supermarket. I think it was Lidl, might have been Aldi, one of the two. It's from a brand that I'm not really hugely familiar with. I've had a couple of their things here and there, but not something that I buy regularly. But it's sort of combined with something which I'm quite familiar with. You either love it or you hate it. Honestly, I'm not really 100% sure whether I do. So these are Graze Marmite Crunch. Yeah, so they're a new thing, apparently. And they're supposedly broad beans, roasted corn, and corn hops in a yeast extract seasoning. So, similar to what they called, not knickknacks, Twiglets. Similar to Twiglets, you know, and that they're crunchy and they're sort of covered in Marmite. Twiglets are weird. I don't say I wouldn't go out of my way to buy Twiglets, but when I eat Twiglets, I don't find them disgusting. Well, I know plenty of people that do. You know, Marmite's one of those things, you either like it or you don't. And certainly, I didn't like Vegemite, and it's a similar idea to Marmite. Marmite on its own, I don't know if I've ever actually bought a jar of Marmite to try. Maybe that's one I should do on the channel, just eat a spoonful of it for you guys, so you can see my reaction. It sounds like a terrible idea, but I'm kind of curious to do it now that I've thought about it. Anyway, so these are Marmite flavoured, and yeah, it's different vegetables that are all made crunchy. Broad beans, corn hoops. I thought I said corn hops. Corn hoops. Yeah, I like corn. I like broad beans. So yeah, similar to like corn nuts, I guess. Is it the same thing as corn nuts? Probably. We'll find out when we open it, but they definitely feel crunchy. Yeah, so they got Marmite. Let's read a bit about them and see what we can learn. Apparently they have 30% less fat than crisps. There you go, it's a 52-gram bag. What if veg packed a crunch? With 30% less fat and packed with fibre, this Marmite crunch is one for the lovers. Packed with veg, no artificial colours, flavours or preservatives. You can say hello, you can write them a letter or go on their website. Fantastic. This pack isn't recyclable. Naughty, naughty. Cool. There's your list of ingredients, if you want to have a look at them. Quite a lot of ingredients, actually. I mean, crisps normally have like 4 ingredients. It's like potatoes, oil, and then seasoning. That's pretty much tends to be your ingredients for crisps. These have quite a lot of ingredients, which never bodes well for anything. It means it's quite processed normally. Suitable for vegetarians and vegans. Allergens. May contain gluten, eggs, peanuts, soya, milk, nuts, mustard, and sesame. There you go. May contain hard corn. Whatever that means. Okay, now you've got your nutritional information. So this is a 52-gram bag. They've got it on here by 26 grams, so for half a bag. Yeah, that seems reasonable for a portion. So it's 115 calories. Fairly low. 0.5 grams of that saturates, 13 grams of carbs, 0 grams of that sugar, 3.3 grams of fibre, 4.1 grams of protein, 0.39 grams of salt. So 30% less fat than crisps, yeah, fair enough. A lot fewer calories than crisps as well. 115 calories, 26 grams, that's actually probably about the same. Cool, alright. Let's try them then. Marmite. Marmite's one of those things, I don't think you're supposed to eat it just in a big lump, right? You're supposed to eat it very, very thin, very thinly spread on something so it just tastes the Marmite. It's got sort of a savoury, meaty flavour. I have had it before, I just don't know if I've ever bought Marmite. I've definitely had Twiglets. Alright, there you go, so you can see them in there. They're sort of like crunchy little things. Yeah, they look like corn nuts, which is quite an American snack. Corn nuts, and you've got like hoops. Maybe hoops. And these will be the broad beans. Broad beans. Okay. Right, well, let's do it. Let's give these the old college try. So these are Graze Marmite Crunch. Let's give them the old taste test, shall we? Oh, try not to drop them everywhere, Matt. Marmite meant to be quite salty? I think it is, right? Hmm. Hmm. Can't eat the seasoning, salty stuff. You know what? Just grab a wee napkin here. My hands are a bit minging now. Yeah, not bad, to be honest. Yeah, they're not particularly Marmitey. You know, Marmite has quite a strong flavour, and I'm sure Twiglets are very bitter. They have a very bitter taste. These don't really have that. They're they've got a slightly salty sort of umami flavour. So yeah, it's kind of salty, it's almost meaty. So kind of savoury, no real sweetness to them. Yeah, it's mellow. It's quite I wouldn't say bland, but it's quite subtle bit of flavour. You know, a bit salty, savoury, a bit meaty, a bit of umami. But definitely doesn't have that hugely distinct bitter Marmite taste that you'd be expecting. I think if you just called this something else and didn't associate it with Marmite, more people would eat it. Because it doesn't remind me of Marmite. It's quite nice. I love the crunch as well. So you got the little hoops. They're crunchy, they're a bit crispy. You've got the corns, which are kind of like hollow almost. So quite a good bit of crunch there. And then of course, you got the broad beans. Got slightly more bite to them, but they're thinner. Yeah, look what it is. Yeah. Yeah. Get that salt. See, that's a bit more Marmitey. Getting a whole chunk of the salt off my fingers. Yeah, that's quite nice. You know, it's veggie, which is good. Nice bit of crunch. You know, I've not got any hard, like soft bits or any weird textured bits. It's all just got a nice bit of crunch to it. Decent flavour, umami, kind of almost meaty flavour. It's sort of similar to like a roast beef crisp kind of flavour, because those roast beef crisps never actually have any beef in them. You know, it's like OXO. The OXO that comes in the paper tube doesn't have any actual beef in it. It's vegetarian, or it might be vegan, I can't remember. It's one or the other. It's only the stuff that comes in the glass jar that's actually got beef in it. So it's, yeah, it's got a kind of almost beefy, kind of artificial beefy flavour to it. It's subtle, but it's quite nice, and it's a little bit salty. So, yeah, very nice. Not complaining at that. Yeah, I would suggest maybe don't market it as Marmite, because I know that, you know what they say with the marketing for Marmite, it's you either love it or you hate it, right? Which is actually good marketing, I would say, in general, but I think you could get more people to eat this if you didn't label it Marmite, because people who don't like Marmite automatically see Marmite on a thing and go, nah, not touching it, wouldn't touch it. But that doesn't really taste like Marmite, it's more like meat. So, yeah, it's good. They're quite good. I like them. And I'll finish that packet. They're crunchy and they're pretty tasty, so. Yum. Have them again. Well, that'll do for today. I think, yeah, I'm going to have a look out for more graze things. I mean, the only graze things I've had before, I can't really remember. But it's been like, I think not my school, my work, my old works canteen had the little graze things, and they had like a mixture of whatever you get, nuts and things in them. I had them once in a blue moon, or several blue moons. So maybe once or twice in the whole time I worked there. So that's about my experience with graze, really. So yeah, but no, they're quite tasty. So I might try some more of them for you guys. Let me know. Have you tried any graze stuff? Have you got any particular favourites I should look out? Let me know in the comments. But yeah, definitely let me know what you're up to in the comments. Like the video, subscribe, hit the wee bell to get notifications anytime a new video comes out. And of course, if you're not up to much just now, head on over to the SnackTube channel and watch all my videos. Maybe not all of them. I think that'll probably take you a few days, but watch a few of them, because we like it. I like it when you watch my videos. It's very nice. It's very sweet of you. But for now, thanks very much. I will catch you in the next video, and I hope you have yourselves a fantastic day. Catch you later. Someone out there making a lot of noise.